Hey, BoobTube, BookTube, got boobs on the brain. Hi. Today is the day of the first episode of BookTube Live. So, if you haven't subscribed to that channel yet, definitely look for BookTube Live and subscribe to it, because in about 4 hours, I'm going to be chatting with Steve Donahue, and it'll be a lot of fun. But first, today, we are going to be doing the pirate ship book tag that I was tagged by Jason at Old Blues Chapter and Verse, which is a good channel. Go take a look at it. I think the first person who did this or who started it was Plots and Points. And I think I was gonna do this when he did it. And I forgot. So, or maybe that's a lie. I don't know. I can't remember. But this is a really fun tag, and I spent a couple days on parts of it, trying to figure it out. I tried to get Zoe in on it too, because this seems like it's right up her galley. But she was having a hard time coming up with stuff. She came up with a few.
No, you didn't tell me you were doing it.
I know, but I said I wanted you to do it because I thought you would like it. And she got really excited. I could remember a couple of her answers.
No, because they were good ones.
Yeah, they were. Like the name of your boat.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. So anyway, I'll have her do that for you guys here. Now, because I'm kind of stupid, I did things a little backwards. So let me try and figure out a better way to do this. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So the first thing is you have to name your ship. Pick a book title you'd want as the name of your fearsome vessel. And this one came to me as soon as I heard it, and I haven't been able to shake it. So my fearsome vessel is called the You'll Die Next. I haven't talked enough about Harry Whittington on this channel, but he's amazing. A great plotter. Look at that. There's like that guy up there spying on him. See, this is my boat right here, and these are the victims. Yeah, so pretty awesome. A Night for Screaming is one of my favorite books of his. If you haven't read it, hunt it down. Pick your flag. Choose a literary or mythical creature or monster to put on your flag. Well, this was pretty easy as well. Slugs. One with its big, sharp tooth coming out. Look at that. Wouldn't that be terrifying on a flag? Heck yeah, it would. So the You'll Die Next has a big slug on it, because that's how I roll. I think I was thinking about putting a rat on it, but I think rats are too cute. So I went to slugs. All right. Number 3, the first mate. Choose a character to be your second in command. And I thought about this for a while, and personally, I don't like taking orders from anybody. I'm very bad with authority. And so I was thinking about people who I would want on my ship, and it turns out, shockingly enough, that all the people I would want on my ship I think have problems with authority. So, this whole privateering thing might be a horrible career move for me. But I am going to pick someone who would at least be a fun drinking buddy. And that is Henry Chinansky. Who also has problems with authority. But as long as there's wine, he seems to be okay. So I think that would be fun. So me and Hank are out on the open seas. Now we need a navigator. Choose a character to help guide your ship across the ocean. Now, I did one better, okay? Not only did I pick a navigator, but I also picked an attorney. So, who? Dr. Gonzo from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I think that he would be great because not only would he be able to tell us where to go, he would advise it to us as our attorney or as my attorney, and he would make sure that we would have all of the drink and other recreational fun stuff that we would need for the journey, no matter how short notice it was before we left. So, I think that would be very fun. Now the raiding crew, number 5. Choose 2 characters to board your enemy ship and do the fighting for you. For some reason, I thought I was supposed to pick like a actual crew, like a bunch of people. So, I'm trying to narrow it down now that I see that it's 2. Well, we have some obvious ones. Conan, who also has a lot of experience on the water, so that would be fun. Tarzan. I could probably end it right there with Conan and Tarzan, but I also want Tars Tarkas, the big green guy. I was going to have John Carter on there, but on Earth he's just a normal dude. So unless my ship was on Mars, it just would. Actually, Tars Tarkas might be a bad choice because of Earth's gravity. Shit. Okay, then we are going to go with the Frankenstein monster. I think that would be good. So Conan, Tarzan, and the Frankenstein monster, with Tars Tarkas and John Carter on the bench, like if they're needed, let's say. And if you're asking yourself, or asking me, you have a lot of dudes in underwear on your ship, you are correct. So I might have to look at that a little bit more. Okay, so a doctor. A pirate's life is full of danger, so choose a character to be your ship's physician. Now here's the thing. I could have filled this entire tag with just Edgar Rice Burroughs answers, because every single person you could need in something like this, you could pull out of an Edgar Rice Burroughs book. So if you're like doing this tag, and you're like, oh my gosh, these questions are so fun, but you don't know, just pick up some Burroughs, pick up some John Carter, pick up some Tarzan, pick up some Pellucidar books, the Kazpak trilogy. They're just like jam-packed full of people who would be perfect for this. Okay, but my doctor, I was thinking about this. And if we're doing this in the time of pirates, a doctor on the ship would really only be able to like put a band-aid on you or wrap something in a rag. Like if you're gonna die, you're gonna fucking die. Like there's not really a whole lot that could be done. So coming up with a really brilliant doctor, I kind of pushed off to the side. And then I'm like, but wait, I could have Dr. Frankenstein because he could at least bring people back to life and da 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 da. Nope. I went somewhere completely stupid and I picked Dr. Benway from Naked Lunch because he could fix people with a plunger. And he's very full of himself, very prideful, and he likes to tell stories of how he has rescued people with a rusty sardine can and stuff like that. So at least the stories would be good. And I think you would need a good story and at least a lot of heroin in order to have a fun time while you're dying in a wooden ship. All right. Well, that got dark real quick. Lookout. Choose a character you trust to watch for danger and spot your foes on the horizon. Oh, have I got one. I pick Leon Trout from Galapagos, the dead son of Kilgore Trout, who is basically a ghost. He is the narrator of Galapagos, and he basically can tell the story from any part because he kind of sits outside of time and knows the beginnings and the ends of everybody. And that might be kind of useful. I might need him to, like, not so much like stand up in a bird's nest or crow's nest or whatever it's called. She didn't answer. But I think if he were to say, oh shit, on Tuesday you're going to get hit in the face with a cannonball, I would have him backtrack and find out where that happened so we could avoid that. And hopefully my attorney would say, as your attorney, I advise that we go a different way. Now, the entertainment. Choose a character to entertain your mates on long sea nights. Now, keeping this completely non-sexual. Yep, there was the head shake. I figured it should be somebody who knows how to pack a trunk full of stuff. So we're going to go back to Fear and Loathing and we're going to get Raoul Duke. And hopefully him and Dr. Gonzo can pack enough fun stuff in there and get us going. So when you think about it, we got me, Chinansky, Dr. Gonzo, Raoul Duke, Dr. Benway, Conan, Tarzan, Frankenstein monster, and maybe some Barsoomians. This is going to be a fun trip anyway. There's probably going to be a lot of fighting and arm wrestling and pissing contests, but I think I could assert myself as captain enough to where it won't endanger me at all. And then finally, I need a poop deck swabber, which is apparently not what I thought it was. Sorry, I like giving Zoe a fun time over there. So, choose a character for the lowliest position on your ship. Okay. No, you're not a character. She wants to be on this boat so bad.
No, not anymore. Not when I heard he was on it.
Okay. And I was thinking about it, and the way the question is worded, it sounds like somebody you don't like, somebody who is kind of a dick and whatever. And I couldn't really come up with anyone like that, but I did come up with some people who I thought needed a good kick in the ass. And the number one person on that list is Arturo Bandini from Ask the Dust. He thinks he is above everything. And I think it would be very humbling for him to have to swab anybody's poop deck. All right. So, I think that's a fun boat of folks. So, for anyone who wants to do this tag, obviously you're tagged. But earlier today, I was in Steve Partridge's Sundays with Steve live stream, and I tagged everyone who was in the group chat. So if you were in that group chat, you have to do this now, or else some like chain letter voodoo will come towards you. But yeah, this is a really fun tag. Thank you, Jason, for tagging me in it. I was awesome. So anyway, I will see you all in a few hours on BookTube Live, and like, share, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. And leave some info down below if you think I fucked my ship. If you think there will be a mutiny, tell me where it'll come from so I could take care of that situation immediately.